everyone. Good evening and welcome to today's webinar, Globally Changing Lives, Deep Dive. This is an official ONPASSIVE webinar for founders only. And today is Thursday, December 29, 2022, the last Thursday of 2022. And we're all honored to have you with us today. All right, so we're kicking off with our signature tune that I'm going to call on DrDerrick to play for us.
We are here, we are ONPASSIVE, shining bright into the future. We rise high with one heart and revolution, lifting up humanity as we rise, standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. Into it, into it. Bringing hope, shining the light. We're a nation, we are rising with one love, with one goal, bringing solution, lifting up humanity. Let's rise high, standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. Into it, into it, into it.
Stay tuned for more.
Wow. Yes, we have to stay tuned for more. And the person who is going to help us prepare for that is our one and only queen, Sister Jackie Warner, who is an entrepreneur of perfumes and a mother of 5 and grandmother of 8 children. Yes, she is. She is an awesome inspirational speaker, and her inspirational slogan is "Believe in your dream." She also has multiple hats as a host of Real Talk Stream Live on Facebook, and she enjoys helping others. Please, let's welcome Queen Jackie.
Hi, good evening to all. Can you hear me good?
Yes, we can.
All right, that sounds great. I don't have to wear my earplugs. Yes, thank you so much, Queen Debbie, for that amazing introduction of little old me, and just a humble servant, just want to help people and see everybody happy and living the abundant life that they was ordained to live. Actually, we always ordained to live abundant life. And thanks to DrDerrick for allowing us to speak on our platform, you know, a place where you could come and learn and voice your opinion and learn to speak up and speak out. So it's an awesome platform. Thank you so much, DrDerrick. And thank you for all the others that always support us, Dr. Page and Dr. Benny and so forth. Thank you guys, appreciate. Yes, my name is Jacqueline Warner, and I'm also known as JW. Yes, I love to inspire and motivate others. And I do a little great job for myself a little bit, because all of us, we are our own best friend, to tell you the truth. I always don't make the right decision, no. But you know what? We can definitely depend on ourselves for sure, because we know exactly what we're going through. And that's why mindset always play a role in every area of our lives. Your mindset just didn't start it today with Ashma for a vision. You always had a mindset. It's just that, where was the mindset? What were you more focused on? What were your goals then, and what were your dreams? Did you fulfill your goals? Did you already accomplish your dreams? And if not, then you have to have yourself in a mindset. And if it has 1.4 million of us founders, brand ambassadors, then, and we're all here together, that means we want something, or we need something, or we want to do something. So you already have, the mindset has already geared you in that direction. The spirit within you is your guide. And if you listen to it, it directs you. If you don't listen, you could go around a little more, and then finally you will get it. And then you will, some of us never get it, is because maybe they never look for it, or no one never helped them to find it. You know, God say, knock and the door shall open, ask and it shall receive. So we don't do those things. Not only do we ask God, but we can ask our neighbor. And sometimes pride gets in the way and take us off course. But the mindset is there. Is the way we challenge it, which way we channel it, actually, not challenge it. But that comes, challenge plays a role there too. But it's the way we channel it. You know, right now we need to be, the mindset need to be somewhat developed in this area. If you never was a business owner, or you never actually thought about doing having a second stream of income. Maybe you never thought of that. Maybe you never said, wow, I'm so tired of this job, and I'm tired of being limited. You know, I can't do this, I can't do that. What can I do? You know, and each and every one of us have something already deep within each and every one of us already that we know that we need to do. Or sometimes we're so busy and caught up that we don't get time to realize that. That can happen also. So you got to sit down, and that's why the good Lord talks about being still. Sometimes you need to be still. You know, you can't go, thank God for sleep. Because if it wasn't for sleep, some people will go 24/7. Because they feel that they're a machine. But you're not a machine. And you're not invincible. Okay. So you have to take care of you. And that's why, you know, they talk about it for, I think it's 3 weeks now. Health is wealth. And I'm just going to touch a little bit there, because if without health, you won't be able to enjoy your wealth. You won't be able to fulfill your goals. You won't be able to fulfill your dreams. If you get sick, all you can say, oh my God, I should have did that, you know, and that's where regret comes in. And you don't want to die or be on your sick bed thinking about what you should have did and cloud up your mind, and where healing's supposed to be taking place, you're killing yourself more, because that's not healthy what you're thinking right there and then. It's not the time for it. So that's why we got to work on our mindset. And if you should have been already working on it, I've been working on mine. It's been changing me. You know, there's things that you got to set in place. Just go ahead and do it. You know, preparation is the key. That was the thing of my topic. Yes, preparation is the key. You have to be prepared. And then talking about this big thing tomorrow, you don't know what to expect tomorrow, but it's definitely going to be good for sure. And it's definitely going to be positive. It's not going to be negative. So you can be, you know, you can be excited to hear what's next, yes, but you have to also be prepared for what is next. And as many times you have hearing from many of the leaders, especially on this platform, had gone a little beyond, okay, in teaching us things that we to enlighten, to open our mind to what we got in our hand. Like Dr. Ford said, do we know what we got in our hand? And then on Tuesday, she hit us in the head and told us these are the things you need to have. And even if you don't have them, you can get, they're there. It's just like some of us never activate them. So you gotta really, I think preparation is the key in this right now, because we're going into it now. You're going to have a paid product on the market. And some of us gonna say, yes, we don't, well, y'all told us, you know, we don't have to do anything. Yes, you don't have to do anything. But I think in life, you don't have to go to work either. Would you say that? You don't have to pay no bills. So yeah, you might not have to do the heavy lifting, but there's something to be done. And I don't think you will ever think that you wouldn't have nothing to do. There's so much to do, and we didn't even get started yet. And we've seen all these things and how we can help people, and the people we need to talk to, and going to the schools and the children, because this is a big thing. It's about uplifting humanity, and this is something all of us want. Good or bad, you still want it. Unless you just for bad and it nothing don't touch your heart or your soul, that's different. You choose to be wicked. It's okay. You know, it's accepted already. It's good and bad, you know? But if you're here and you really want to uplift humanity, you really want to do something, it could be for your neighbor, it could be for your community. You could see something that's going on already that you don't like, and you want to help, you want to make a change. And when you make this change, it's oh my God, it's gratification. You know how it feels. It's not money, but just to feel that you could lay your head down and your heart and your soul can be at peace, because you know you have done something to help someone. And all that's going to do is inspire you more and motivate you. You're going to be unstoppable. You know, once you get that in your spirit, you will be okay. You just got to keep on pushing through. And so you need to prepare yourself. Make your list of people that you want to contact. It should have been done already, or have an idea, or saying, you know, I know a couple of people. When I go out, I talk to people, I get their email, and I put it down for when the time comes for me to say, hey, I got some people to contact. Even though I sent some stuff out already, do not get discouraged. Do not get discouraged, because we have real products, we're real people, and it's a real business. And sometimes we have to tell our spirit these things so we can feel comfortable with the whole thing, you know? Don't be afraid. Don't have no fear, because God said he's always here. So you shouldn't have no fear at all. Fear should be nothing that you even think about. You know what I mean? I can say you probably could get excited or a little anxious, but God also say be anxious for nothing. So have an open heart and an open mind and prepare yourself for what is to come. If you need to have your monetary in order and docked or set aside, make sure that's there. Okay, if you need to set up your office like in a business or a corner in your home so you can have that for your business area, do so. Make it start to put, start to take ownership of for being a business owner. Start preparing yourself as a business owner, especially for us who was never business owners. That will be more for the ones, people who are already in business, already in tune, and they moving and they doing their thing. But some of us, the majority of us are not business owners, and we might find it more difficult to really get into that because we've been going to a job for 20 to 30 years, and we don't know how to do something now for ourselves. But that's why Mr. Ashmafara is here. That's why God has chosen this time. While this economy is going through a recession, we are having fun and laughter, and we even though we don't have nothing, we are expecting. It's just like when you go to church to expect to hear something from God. Well, you're in the same mode. And now it has launched, so it's more exciting. It's like, oh my gosh, what's coming next? What I need to do? Let me get this straight. Let me send this out to some of my friends. Come on, you got to get with it. Because if you're not, let me see, this guy I gave, he's a founder, but he's not, I think he's still unregistered. He said, well, Jackie, I'm not feeling it. You can't feel something when you're not involved or engaged. So you're out of reach with your own self. Get engaged. If you know you got things to put in place, put it in place. Don't sit back like a sitting duck to waiting to get shoot down. No. Start getting yourself. You're a business owner. And now we got to think like business owners. The mind is already there. You don't have to make your mind. Your mind is there. You just got to put it in the next mode that you got to put it in. When you had kids, you had to have a mindset. When you went to work, you had to have a mindset. When I get up to speak to founders, I'm even speaking to myself too. I'm not only speaking to y'all because none of us are perfect, but we can strive to be perfect. Okay? So let's prepare ourselves. It's a big day tomorrow. And if you got to sign in early to be on the call, don't wait till 1:45 and start saying, I can't get in, I can't get in, I can't get in. No, get in when you got to feel how important this is. I'd be so excited, like Dr. Derrick say, to know that we got this call. We're going to see our CEO, and it's not long. He gets straight to the point. They say what they got to say and they out, because now it's broken up in different stages now. Omedia could say their part, Dr. Kamal could say his part, and Ash just have to say boom, boom, boom. Finito, let's go. We ready. And that's what we need to feel. We need to be excited and ready and prepared for the next step, for the next stage, for the next level. Okay, so let's stay engaged. Make sure your mindset is you starting to prepare yourself for what to come next, because you can't stop what comes next. But if you are prepared, you can flow with it. But if you're unprepared, you're not going to be able to flow. And then you're going to be angry and confused and upset and nobody helping me. Nobody got time. Oh, Lord, what's going on? No, that's why you got this learning time now. This is a teaching time. This is getting to know more time. And even for all the stuff that is there, to tell you the truth, you can read it in ONPASSIVE.com. You can navigate in your system now. That's preparation. Navigate, send out some emails, send out some friend requests. I went and tried to do a little blog. It might not be the best thing, but you can look at the other blogs that there and utilize the system. That's your mindset. You're setting yourself up for the business that you signed your $97 up for. And you thought it was just like the rest of the stuff that you always get, and it never worked. Well, pop goes the weasel. It's not. It's real. With real people, real products. Okay? And a real business. So don't get it twisted. Stay focused, stay engaged, and get prepared. Thank you so much, Dr. Derrick. Thank you, Queen Debbie, for being a host with the most. And take care. Thanks so much for your listening ears, all of you brand ambassadors. Enjoyed the webinar.
Thank you so much, Queen Jackie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
You're
we
welcome.
have to stay engaged. You did hear that, brand ambassadors. We have been urged to stay engaged. At this point, I will say I'll pass it over to our one and only, who is always prepared and ready, born ready, Dr. Derrick. Born ready. Over to you, sir.
Okay, mercy, peace, blessings, and enough love. Thank you very much, Queen Brand Ambassador Jacqueline Warner. That was powerful. Thank you all very much, brand ambassadors. Let me do a quick presentation, because we did kind of have on the flyer. Hey, oh mercy. We did on the flyer the healthy way to enjoy wealth. I don't think we remember that was also on the flyer. So let me just quickly get into part two. Part two of this. We started last week. Right, we started last week, and if you remember, we started with one of the 8 free doctors. Yes, there are 8 free doctors. Free. When I say free, I mean free. Free means free. 8 free doctors, right? And one of them we discussed last week was exercise. Exercise is one of the main contributors to good health. And we're not talking about the first 3 months of the year. You give a big burst and you're in the gym for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And then by the time you reach April, May, you stop. We're not talking about that. No, we're talking about 20, 30 minutes at least 5 times a day. Let me say that again. 20, 30 minutes. Don't need to even go to the gym. 20, 30 minutes, 5 times a day, a week. Sorry, 5 times a week. That's all it takes. It's lifestyle. Lifestyle. All right? That's what we're talking about. Lifestyle, living healthy. We did talk about the blue zones, that there are 5 blue zones in the world. Only 5. What are blue zones? Blue zones are where people naturally live over 100. Naturally. With no pain, no medication, no this, no that, not going to the doctor and spending the hospital bill and all of that. No, we're talking about living healthy, nice, lovely, no arthritis, no pain, no suffering, and they are over 100. Bicycling, running, exercising, like them 20, 30, well, 20, 30 don't exercise anymore anyway, but anyway, all right, but anyway, that's what we're talking about, right? And so what we are going to look at is one, we're just going to deal with one aspect of nutrition, because nutrition is so deep, you know. That is why we have to take a deep dive in the healthy way to enjoy wealth. Because listen, if you are not healthy, you cannot really enjoy wealth. Let me say that again. If you are not healthy, you really cannot enjoy wealth. Because if every day they are hospital and doctor and so, oh, you're going to enjoy wealth, or you're going to go up on a cruise, where you're going to have a doctor stand, well, yeah, I guess maybe you'd have the money to have the doctor stand by right there in your left breast pocket, so that, you know, emergency, you just take him out and him, right. So yes, you could do that, of course, but no, you want to enjoy yourself. You want to be wealthy, and you also want to be healthy. All right. You also want to be healthy. And so one aspect is dairy. How good is it? That's also one aspect of nutrition that we're going to look at. Because yes, oh, you have to drink milk, you have to eat cheese, you have to dairy. The dairy industry is killing us. Anyway, should you consume dairy? I say again, should you consume dairy? And how good is it? Because almost every product on the shelf, let me say that again, almost every product on the supermarket shelf has dairy in it. Let me say that again. Almost every, maybe 98% of things that is on the shelf in the supermarket has dairy inside of it. So a glass a day keeps the doctor away. Is that true, or is that a lie? Well, it all depends how old you are, really. Milk makes kids grow faster. Milk makes you big and strong. In many countries, they may not use the name milk for any other product. But let us look if is all of this true. For all mammals, human milk has the lowest protein content and the lowest ratio of casein to whey. Casein. If you look, you will see in the next slide that the ratio human 1.2 protein content, 1.2, horse 2.4, cow 3.3, goat 4.1, dog 7.1. Nobody don't drink dog milk and cat milk and especially rat milk. I wonder why. They have milk too. But children who are raised on cow milk also have a low IQ than children who are raised on mother's milk. Let me say that again. Hey, children who are raised on cow's milk, because cow milk was made for cows. I don't know, we don't get these things, you know. Cow milk was made for cows. I don't know if you get that. You understand? We are the only animal in the animal kingdom that after the mother wean us, we still want milk. No cow, no, let me say it the other way. No calf that after they become a cow, they want cow milk. But yet still we drinking cow milk. Even after we are weaned. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Naturally wrong. Because no other animal in the entire animal kingdom that does that. Not even the cow. We should strive to use food that meet the nutrients need of older infant, yet avoid toxicity. Cow milk simply does not meet this standard of quality. It don't. But so why we drink it? Because the food and drug industry tell us that it is good. That's why we drink it. Hey. Oh my goodness, because the food industry tell us it is good. Diabetes. Insulin-dependent diabetes, type 1 or childhood onset, is linked to dairy products. Is linked to dairy products. Diabetes does not occur in diabetes-prone rodents reared on the diet free of cow's milk for the first 2 or 3 months of life, indicating that cow's milk protein can trigger the disease. I remember there was a documentary some years ago. Got milk, got disease. Got milk, got disease. Another one was What the Health. What the Health. Look at those 2 documentaries. See if you can find them. What the Health and Got Milk, Got Disease. Straight. Immunity. Drinking cow's milk may weaken immune function in children and lead to problems with recurring infections. The breast is best, yes, but which breast? Your mother's breast was made for you as a human being. Your mother's breast was made for you as a human being, not the cow breast. The cow breast was not made for human beings at all. No animal naturally drink milk after it is weaned, except man. We are the only, I don't know how to stress that. No animal naturally drinks another animal milk. No animal except man. We are the only animal in the entire animal kingdom that drink milk from another animal and that drink milk after we are weaned from. So how are you going to get your protein? Nuts, grains, fruits, vegetable. And every vegetable has protein, the right protein that your body needs. All right. And this is just a diagram of showing you how lactose works in adult. That not good. Adults who consume large quantity of milk, who have high lactose activity, suffers repeatedly small lactose challenges, accumulation of galactosal in the lens. That's your eye lens we're talking about, not your glasses lens, but your eye lens. And a greater likelihood of developing sterile cataracts. Sentile cataracts. Yes, so if you have cataracts, milk. Cancer, ovarian cancer. A Harvard study found that when dairy products consumption exceeds the eczema's capacity to break down glycosylates, there is a buildup of galactose in the blood, which may affect a woman's ovaries. Dairy products contributes cholesterol and fat to one's diet. Comparing the cardiovascular status of over-lacto vegetarians and vegan has proven that while both are healthier than meat eaters, vegans have better cardiovascular status than vegetarians who consume dairy products. Because yes, you have so many variations of vegetarianism that, you know, it's mind-boggling. And that is why, you know, I don't get into vegetarian and, you know, vegan and all of that. Just eat what God tell you to eat. Straight. That's what you're to do. Eat what God tell you to eat. When man was perfect, before anything, nuts, grains, fruits, vegetable. Just like how when Mr. Ford make him car, him said this one is gasoline, this one is diesel. Nobody on the planet put diesel oil in a gasoline vehicle. Nobody do that. Cholesterol. Milk fat has been identified as a cholesterol elevating fat because it contains cholesterol and is primarily saturated. This is what you talk about, saturated fat. Now, you don't have saturated fat in peas. No, you have the right fat in peas. Where per capita milk consumption is higher, woman tends to experience the sharpest age-related fat fall off in fertility, beginning with woman just 20 to 24 years old. And that is unfortunate. There is evidence of that leukemia and multiple sclerosis may also be linked to cow's milk consumption. Oh my goodness. You got milk, you got disease. You got milk, you got disease. How do they get cow? Because naturally, watch this again, no, you know, watch this again. We just have to look at things naturally. Naturally, when a animal weans the kid or the child off, that milk production stops. Which means human beings have to do something illegal. I mean, not illegal with the state or illegal with the health department, but to the natural flow of life. They have to do something illegal for that cow to still be producing milk till the cow dead. They have to be doing something illegal, or not illegal, something wrong, something that is against natural process for that to occur or for that to happen. All right, it has to be something wrong. And so therefore, let us understand that what they're doing is wrong. Only 25% of the calcium in cow milk is absorbed by the human body. Dark green like kale, turnip, or sesame seed are better source of calcium. Calcium to phosphorus ratio in cow milk is totally wrong for human consumption. And of course, you know, you need calcium for your bone. Why you think then so many people have brittle bone by the time them reach certain age? And you know, hip, especially people with we have to get hip replacement and them hip this and hip that. What do you think it comes from? Your early years of drinking milk. It might not affect you directly now, but it will affect you. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, and legumes are good source of boron, which helps stop calcium loss in the body, because milk is low in boron and high in phosphorus and protein. It is not a good astrophosphorus fighting food. And that is why a lot of people have some crooked bone when them get old. And then blame it on old age. Wrong! Not the old age. Not old age. If it was old age, no, it's your lifestyle. Your lifestyle. About 50,000 Americans die each year of problems relating in some way to osteoporosis. And that is, you know, all of the, where I get the information from is right there. Dietary protein increases production of acid in the blood, which can be neutralized by calcium mobilized from skeleton. All of that. And so people, 50,000 Americans, we're just talking about just Americans, not the whole world. Oh my goodness. You know, obesity was something that is just for people that going up in age and don't exercise. But we know now it's also children are obese. Children, 4-year-old, 3-year-old, obese. That don't make no sense. Even when eating 1,400 grams of calcium daily, one can lose up to 4% of his or her bone mass each year while consuming high protein diet. You don't need a high protein diet. Your body cannot store protein. Say that again. Your body cannot store protein. Use what it needs today, pass out the rest, or cause complications somewhere else. All right? Oh, average acid load to the kidney due to various food. Watch this now. Acid load. Meat and meat products, 9.5. Milk, 1.0. Cheese, 8 to 30 to 23. Vegetable, -2. And fruit, 3, -3. Because you don't need acid load on your kidney. And that's why a lot of people have a lot of kidney issues. Because your kidney now have to try to deal with things that it wasn't made to deal with. Never made to deal with those things. And so a lot of people have kidney problem and have to lose them kidney and all of those things. All right? Don't make sense. If dairy is a good source of calcium, why do countries with high dairy consumption have high hip fractures in the world? Countries with high dairy consumption have high hip fracture in the world. It goes without saying, right? When you talk about USA, USA is way up there, the highest, followed by New Zealand, then Israel and UK. You understand? The highest hip fractures in the world, US. So let us understand that your choice is yours. Yes, your choice is yours. But if you want to be healthy, to enjoy the wealth that ONPASSIVE have for you and I, let us look carefully at nutrition. Nuts, grains, fruits, vegetable. I have been doing that since 1998 until today. And I tell you, I am good to go. Good to go. God has kept me. And it's good. I feel very energized. I get, you know, very, not even a headache or a little flu or a little sniffle. My two nostrils are clear all time, right around the world, right around the seasons. When I went to New York, people will tell me, say, I have to have allergies. I have, not in name have to. There's no such thing as have to. Have to have allergies. Don't work that way. God has a plan. And if we follow the plan, just like our follow Mr. Ford planned for his car. If we follow the plan for our bodies, we're good to go. Thank you very much. Really appreciate your listening here. But if you want to live healthy with the wealth, lifestyle is the way to go. Thank you very much. Back to you, Queen Debbie.
Wow, Dr. Derrick. I know last week you had part 1 of this journey, and listening to part 2 today, my sleep, my insomnia is at full blown. So I see Dr. Benny smile like everybody else. Thank you very, very much. I know that you want us to be in the best shape when ONPASSIVE, when the wheels of ONPASSIVE is 100% at full gear. And that's why this health presentation is very helpful. Thank you. Thank you. We cannot thank you enough.
ONPASSIVE, the future of internet.